Hello, everyone. A very warm welcome to your own Silicon Valley Tech Talks channel. This is your host, Faisal Bhattu from Santa Clara, California. I'm here today at Open Silicon Valley Annual Forum. In today's short episode, we'll talk to Marco Casalaina, who is the VP of AI products at Microsoft Azure. We'll learn from him how AI is going to impact the cloud industry in general and what kind of patterns he's foreseeing in next few years to come. So without any further delay, let's go and talk to Marco and learn from his insights. Hi, Marco. Welcome to our channel.
Hello. Doing well. How are you?
Great, great. Thank you for talking to us.
Yeah.
So, Marco, after the recent advent of generative AI, after ChatGPT launch, everyone is talking about AI.
Right.
And I wanted to ask you specifically in the cloud industry, what are the main trends you are foreseeing which can be generated or impacted by AI?
Well, everything, I guess. And so, so I run Azure AI at Microsoft, and so that is our cloud AI infrastructure that all these Microsoft copilots are running on. And so a lot of the AI that people use today is in fact running on Azure. This is very common, right? And you will see it everywhere. I mean, it's going to be ubiquitous. It kind of already is ubiquitous. I mean, to some degree, AI has been ubiquitous for some years. You've had Siri or Google Assistant on your phone since like 2013, and you don't really think of it as AI anymore because at some point when you use it every day, it's not AI anymore. It's just something you do. So anyway, AI is already everywhere you look, right? What is new, I think, is going to be these things that at Microsoft we call them copilots, but these kinds of assistants that will help you do your job. GitHub Copilot was the first of them, and now there are millions of developers that use GitHub Copilot, including myself. Right? I still write code once in a while, and I use it to help me write this code, and it's very effective. And so you're going to see more and more of that. It just showed up for me in Microsoft Word, in PowerPoint, in Teams. And so one of the cool things in Teams, so like I'm in a meeting, right? So let's say we're in this meeting and it's a big meeting, not just me and you, right? It's a bunch of people, right? And I'm not paying attention for a second. And I go, check my email or something. And then somebody says my name. They're like, Marco, what do you think about that? I'm like, damn it.
Yeah.
But now in Teams, I have the little Copilot thing and I can be like, what did they just say? And it'll tell me what they just said.
Yeah.
It's a killer app, I'm telling you, for meetings.
Great.
So my point is, I mean, this AI, it's going to be everywhere. It kind of already is everywhere. It'll be even more everywhere. And you'll see it really in every app, on your phone, on the web, on your computer, and maybe even in your car. Like in your daily life, it's going to be everywhere you look. And it's going to be kind of fun.
Right. While there are so many great things about AI, there are also some genuine concerns about AI. For example, AI models follow garbage in, garbage out model.
Right.
So there are concerns about data bias, data corruption, generating the wrong outcomes, and so on. So what work, for example, your org is doing to address those concerns about AI?
Right. And one of the teams that is in my purview is responsible AI. And so we have a whole big team that is responsible AI, and that's all they do day in and day out. There are hundreds of them, right? So there are hundreds of people that are working on this stuff. And when I say this stuff, I mean, it's actually it's a cocktail of things that we do to ensure that this AI behaves in a way that is aligned with what we want it to do, right? That it's correct, that it's, doesn't do things, doesn't go off the rails or say weird stuff or whatever. And so one of the most important ways that we can make it work properly is by grounding it to data, by grounding it to information. So you need to think about ChatGPT. One of the challenges that ChatGPT has had, well, ChatGPT is not grounded to data. ChatGPT just comes off with whatever off the top of its head, so to speak. It doesn't have a head, but there it is. And because of that, it does have a tendency to hallucinate. We call it hallucinate, where it makes stuff up. Well, in a way, ChatGPT was designed to make stuff up. But what we do with Microsoft things like Bing, for example. So Bing Chat works a lot like ChatGPT, except Bing Chat is ground to the web. So when you type something into Bing Chat, so like earlier, I was in the other room here, and we asked ChatGPT versus Bing. We said, what is the political situation in Pakistan right now? Well, ChatGPT said, Imran Khan is the prime minister. Outdated.
Yeah.
Right? As far as I know, Imran Khan is no longer the prime minister. Bing, on the other hand, gave a pretty good synopsis of what's going on right now with Imran Khan and with other politicians in Pakistan. It's a pretty volatile situation, which it noted. And at the bottom of it, it gave me its sources. It said, here's where I got this information. So ChatGPT, as of the time that it was trained, Imran Khan was prime minister, right? And that's all it knows. Bing, on the other hand, is different because even though it's using the same model, there's a layer above that that searches the web, searches for current information from newspapers, from Wikipedia and other places, and injects that in so that Bing will tend to give more correct information. It doesn't make it perfect, but it does make it much better, much more topical, and much more accurate.
So, Marco, any comments about Open Forum and how it can help entrepreneurs going forward in this AI age?
Yeah, I mean, I think this is a great forum, and it's great to meet a lot of these folks here. One of the things that I've thought for a long time is that these kinds of things, although it's relatively speaking not a huge event, I mean, well, not small, 1,500 people, whatever it is, this is the kind of thing that promotes world peace. We need to work together. And it really bothers me that we have this kind of balkanization of the world. And we see that a lot now with AI. And it's not helpful. We need to work together because ultimately, I think all of us want to live peacefully and prosperously. And this is how we do it, by meeting each other, by understanding each other, by working with each other, not working against each other.
Well said, Marco. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.